everyone and welcome to Cherries Red Army. I'm Kirk and this is my latest combined 11 picking players from Leicester City and Bournemouth because that's a standout fixture this weekend in the Premier League. And what I'm going to do is pick players that are currently in form and available from what I've seen recently. Want you to get involved, want to get your thoughts in the comments at the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe to Cherries Red Army and hit the like button on this video. My formation is 4-1-4-1. In goal is the Brazilian Neto, one of the top performers in the Premier League so far. He has shown great ability on the ball. He looks composed. His experience that he's brought from Brazil and another clean sheet against Brentford. And although Danny Ward got a clean sheet against Nottingham Forest, he's not taking this spot. Neto is in. Let's get stuck into the defence of that back four. Left back, youthful Bournemouth, Jordan Samora, growing as a player game on game, season on season. When he gets forward and provides overlaps, he's actually one of Bournemouth's top performers in creating chances. So he's in this squad for me. He's at left back. Moving into the centre-back position, Chris Mepham, my first centre-back, because Chris Mepham was man in the match against Brentford, and this player has been faultless, pretty faultless all season. Lots of Bournemouth fans doubted him seasons on seasons, but for the first time probably in his career at Bournemouth, he's not doing anything wrong and he's changing those Bournemouth minds. And Chris Mepham is in as centre-back. Who plays alongside him though? I was thinking maybe Johnny Evans. I don't think Solanke has played much this season. And Vestergaard, only 2 games. So Senesi is also going to be a chance at centre-back here. Johnny Evans, he's 34. He's got the experience. Has he got the legs? I do worry about him on the turn. But with Marcos Senesi, I probably wouldn't have picked him 2 or 3 games ago. But after 2 really, really good performances at Newcastle and against Brentford, and that partnership he's building with Lloyd Kelly injured, he's in this team. It's a 4th Bournemouth player already in this combined 11. Marcos Senesi's going to play alongside Chris Mepham. But don't worry, Leicester fans, because here comes a player for you at right back. It could have been Castagna, but I've gone for James Justin. He's probably not overall the best statistical output player at right back. It probably is Castagna. But with James Justin, I'm thinking about the balance of the youth on the fullback side. So with Jordan Samora one side, James Justin on the other, that's the reason I've gone for him. He is playing regular games for you. He is a player that's going to grow in your squad and he is a talent going forward. So James Justin and Jordan Samora on the fullbacks, and my centre-backs are Chris Mepham and Marcos Senesi. I'm going to have one holding midfielder, someone that's going to break the play up. He's going to win the ball. He's going to give me a little bit of bite. Jeff Lerma. I did think about Lewis Cook, but Lewis Cook's always going to have Jeff Lerma in front of him. So I've gone for Jefferson Lerma. What a player he was against Brentford in that hard-fought draw, winning balls, battling away. He can sometimes play more forward if I need him to, but I'm not in this game. I just need someone to protect that back four and get us on the front foot. The Colombian Jefferson Lerma is my holding midfielder. Now things are going to get really, really tasty as we go forward because there are good attacking players in both teams. Let's go off to the left wing and I'm going to pick Harvey Barnes. This is a player that ripped it up in the Championship, came back to Leicester, got himself in the starting lineup, didn't look back. Leicester are a struggling team up to that Forest game, but Harvey Barnes has added 2 goals, and what a goal he scored on that Monday night. He's someone who's direct, he's tall, he can take players on, he can cut in, and there's always a chance he'll score a goal. So Harvey Barnes is left wing. Coming into centre midfield, I'll need someone who's going to get on the ball, get the ball off Jeff Lerma, distribute the ball, play through the lines, and it's the Belgian Yuri Tillemans. Probably his last season at Leicester, in my opinion. Clubs have been sniffing around for Tillemans for a few seasons, and he probably can play for a top 6 side. But on the ball, on his day, he's very good. He's going to create chances, and he can score goals. Look, his output at the moment, probably not at the level it should be, but he's playing in a side that struggled up until that Forest game. So if Leicester start clicking, you'll probably see Tillemans start clicking as well. Who's going to play alongside Tillemans though? Billing would normally play in this type of role, in this type of formation. but there's no way you can keep out James Maddison. Man of the match performance against Nottingham Forest, scoring something like 5 goals. He's got 2 assists. This guy is in the form of his life, and the only person who doesn't pick him is a director of a circus. But if you're not a director of a circus, he's in your squad, whatever squad you're building, a combined 11, an all-star team, and he should be on that plane to Qatar. Will he be? Probably not, and it won't be his fault. But James Maddison, you're in this team. You're playing alongside your teammate, Youri Tielemans. Now, who's coming off the right-hand side then? Because Leicester are filling up the midfield. I did want Billing in this team. The problem I've got with Billing is that he's not very versatile. If there is a flaw with him, that's his issue. And if I'm going to ask him to play off the right, it's probably not going to work. Gary O'Neill asked him to play off the left against Brentford, and he was all out of sorts. So although his stats tell you that Billing should probably be in a combined 11, he's not. He's not in this combined 11. That's because I'm going for someone else who's going to give me that versatility on the right-hand side. He's going to be able to help James Justin. He can play a different role for me if I need him to. If I need to go and need to substitute him halfway through a match and play him at left-back, he can do it. Now, Marcus Tavernier, he knows that his output from a statistical point of view is not good enough, and he's running out of games, and he needs to start adding goals and assists. But because I've got Harvey Barnes, because I've got Tielemans, and because I've got Maddison, he's going into this position at right wing. Very, very lucky, and Billing will probably feel hard done by, but Marcus Tavernier is in this combined 11. Up top, who leads the line? Who finishes the goals? Who gets on the end of those Harvey Barnes and Marcus Tavernier crosses, if he can cross a ball on the day? Jamie Vardy, what a striker he's been throughout his career. Moved through the levels, blasted Leicester to the Premier League a few years ago, but at 35, yet to add any goals. Got assists though, but not currently delivering the output of previous seasons, probably because age is catching up with him. But when you look at a player that you need up top to drive the line, try and hold the ball up, try and get in behind, score goals, Dom Solanke. Yes, I know he's only got 1 goal yet, but you've got to understand that Dom Solanke's not been able to play his natural position that he did last year when he scored 29 championship goals. He's been asked by 2 managers at times to play a different role to fit other strikers in the formation that they're playing on that day. Now, if Dom Solanke does play number 9, he will score goals, he will get assists, just like he did against Nottingham Forest, and he's going to nip Jamie Vardy to this striker position. Dom Solanke plays up top for me. Let's have a look at this combined 11 of Leicester and Bournemouth. We have 7 AFC Bournemouth players, mainly made up at the back, and 4 Leicester players. But you've got to think that those Leicester players, they're dangerous. They are dangerous on their day. It's going to be a great game for Leicester and Bournemouth on Saturday. We will be looking at the match preview of both teams. We hope that Leicester have got that performance out of their system and they absolutely battered Nottingham Forest. But let's hope they don't turn up on Saturday and the Cherries can remain unbeaten under Gary O'Neill and hopefully get a win. I do hope you've enjoyed this video though. If you're both fans from either Leicester or Bournemouth, I'd like to know what you think about this combined 11. What players would you change? What players would you pick? Do let us know in the comments. Also, subscribe to Cherries Red Army if you're new to the channel and hit the like button. That's my combined 11 and the Premier League fixture will kick off on Saturday. Until the next video, we'll see you soon. Up the Cherries!